In this video, we explain how to use gun drills on deep hole drilling machines. We use a gun drill with an adjustment screw on the tool shank for length compensation. First, we install the formed whip guide bushes with bearings. Bowtech offers the right formed whip guide bush and bearings for all tools and applications. Formed whip guide bushes are used to support the tool and to dampen vibrations during the drilling process. Make sure you install them in the right direction. The collar of the formed whip guide bush should point towards the spindle and the retaining ring towards the chip box. Next, slide the formed whip guide bushes with bearings over the drill head onto the tube of the gun drill. Use a little assembly oil if necessary. The formed whip guide bush should be selected so that the free tool length does not exceed 50 to 60 times the diameter. After installing the formed whip guide bushes, the sealing case can be assembled. A formed whip guide bush with bearing is installed in the sealing case. The sealing case is then pushed over the gun drill bit up to the groove for the sealing disc. The sealing disc is now inserted into the groove and the sealing case is pushed completely over the gun drill bit. The sealing disc prevents chips and deep drilling oil from escaping from the chip box and the chips from entering the bearing. After the gun drill has been fitted with formed whip guide bushes and the sealing case, the tool can be inserted into the machine. The gun drill is mounted in the deep hole drilling machine between the chip box and the tool holder. For the formed whip guide bushes, observe the maximum distance of 50 to 60 times the diameter. First, the sealing case is attached to the chip box. To do this, the sealing case is inserted into the pin, which serves as a twist lock and secured with a knurled screw. The formed whip guide bushes with bearings are then placed in the bearing seats of the deep drilling machines steady. To secure the formed whip guide bushes, the clamping elements are pushed over the bearings and tightened using the clamping levers. Observe the torques and instructions provided by the machine manufacturer to prevent deformation of the bearings. There are various clamping systems depending on the deep hole drilling machine. This video shows how to clamp a gun drill with a tool shank in accordance with VDI 3208. This tool shank is fixed radially and axially in the tool holder using a threaded pin in each case. First, a suitable O-ring is inserted into the adjusting screw on the tool shank to ensure that there are no leaks in the deep drilling oil supply. The gun drill is then retracted. Pay attention to the orientation between the clamping surface and the radial threaded pin. Then align the clamping surface using the radial threaded pin. Loosen it slightly again after screwing it in. Now the second threaded pin can be tightened, which fixes the tool axially and compresses the O-ring. Then tighten the radial threaded pin again. Observe the torques and instructions provided by the machine manufacturer. A drill bush is used to guide the gun drill during the start of the drilling process. The drill bush is pressed into the drill bush holder. When pressing it in, ensure that the drill bush is installed in the correct direction. This design ensures that the tool is guided and the drill bush lies flush against the workpiece. The drill bush holder can now be mounted on the chip box with a spring. Also, hydraulic or pneumatic systems can be used instead of a spring. This video demonstrates how to clamp a rotationally symmetrical workpiece. Screwing the clamping cone onto the drill push side secures the drill push holder axially. The first step is to mount the clamping cones on surfaces on drill push side and the tailstock side. It is important to ensure that the surfaces are clean. Various sizes of clamping cones are available from Botec. To secure the workpiece and compensate for any difference in length, the two clamping cones are brought together. In addition, during the clamping process, the spring ensures that the drill bush is positioned flush against the workpiece. Once the workpiece has been clamped and the gun drill has been correctly inserted into the deep hole drilling machine, the parameters for cutting speed, feed rate, cooling lubricant pressure and drilling depth must be determined. You are welcome to use our Botec Assistant and our catalogs to determine these values. These parameters can then be entered and the drilling process started. To reduce center runout, counter rotation of the workpiece is recommended. To ensure a safe drilling process, chip removal should be monitored. Signs of chip jamming include fluctuating pressure in the deep hole drilling oil and uneven chip ejection in the chip box. In addition, the tool should be checked for signs of vibration. The combination of a suitable deep hole drilling tool and favorable process parameters is crucial here. When the set drilling depth is reached, the drilling process is stopped and the tool is guided out of the hole without rotation. The workpiece can then be released. This procedure allows deep drilling machines to produce precise holes with very good surfaces and tight shape and position tolerances. Once the maximum tool life has been reached, the gun drill should be regrind. Botec offers a fast regrinding service.